Hi, I am Regal of RegalCameron.com. I am an author, a speaker, and a life coach. I empower women to face their fears, let go of their anger, and push past their pain so they can heal the child within so the adult can live. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Regal T. Cameron, and on Twitter you can find me at Regal's Gems. On yesterday I came on and I talked about how, I've been gone for the last 3 weeks, and basically I caught bronchitis. And I wanted to do a series on health and wellness because a lot of the times we think we're really doing everything that we can to really aid in our health and making sure that we're healthy and taking care of ourselves. But then sometimes something happens and then boom, you're sick. That's kind of what happened to me. This winter up here in Maryland has been kind of wonky. It would be really, really cold, and then it would get kind of warm for the winter, which literally cold down here is like 32 and below 32 degrees. And usually that's what it is during the winter time. But for some reason this winter, the weather has been really, really cold where it's in the teens, and then within a couple of days later, it's like 50 or 60 degrees. It's like, what in the ham sandwich? It's like 1 minute it's freezing cold and the next minute it's warm. And yeah, that is warm for Maryland during wintertime. 50 or 60 degrees, that's warm for Maryland. And I think that my body was kind of like trying to figure out what was going on. I thought I was okay. I thought when I started having symptoms like I was getting sick, I actually thought that it was sinuses because I have issues with sinuses. I have had them since I actually, it's been now for the last maybe 15 years. I've had problems with sinuses. And the doctor said it's just that you're getting older and your body's changing. And I'm like, really? Okay. That's something that I really did not want. But normally what happens up here, back home in Florida, it wasn't that bad because, it's always dry. It's warm. It's a warm climate. So I didn't have it as bad back home. But up here, because there are seasons in this area, my body is like, girl, what you doing? Why I can't stay one season like in Florida? It's literally summertime, and then you might get 2 weeks of winter, and then it's back, warm again. But up here, you get all 4 seasons. So normally during season change, that's when I'll start getting the itchy eye, the runny eyes, the sinuses all scratching, feeling itching. I just want to go like this because it's itching. And get itchy ears, just kind of like really just all those symptoms, sneezing, coughing, that type of thing. Well, this time when I got sick, the last time I had bronchitis was over 20 years ago. Literally, I was in my 20s the last time I had bronchitis. And so when it hit me this time, it felt like a sinus infection. Now, the only thing that was different was, oops, I got my phone for notes. The only thing that was different was it was not like normal, meaning I didn't have runny eyes. I wasn't sneezing. I just had this. There's also a feeling that I get inside that's like, okay, here comes the sinus infection again. I had that, but I didn't have the sneezing and the itchy eye, itchy eyes, runny eyes. And that was a clue for me. And I didn't listen to that clue. And that clue was like, okay, Regal, this is not sinus anymore. This is something else. So it wasn't until it happened. I started feeling the symptoms on Friday. I didn't really feel it until Saturday. That's when it started to hit me. On Saturday, I should have took my behind to the doctor. So I'm getting into my first point. So I have 5 points that I want to talk about when you're sick, when you're getting sick, and things that you need to do to take care of yourself. So the very first note that I have is pay attention to your body. Listen at what is not normal. So like for me, I know what my norm is when sinus infections are about to hit me. I should have listened to my body when it was telling me this is not a sinus infection. This is something different. But I didn't because I'm like, okay, I got the feeling that I got inside, that normal feeling that I get, but I didn't pay attention to the other signs like the runny, itchy eyes, sneezing, all that kind of thing. And then the other thing is go straight to the doctor when you start feeling symptoms that are not normal and pay attention. Don't just brush it off like I did. And God, I wish I would have, now looking back, I wish I would have just took my behind to the doctor because it was brutal. When I say brutal, bronchitis ain't no joke, y'all. I literally was coughing so much until I could not eat because I was in the sneeze mode, but it was different because it was like, it was really harsh. It was really brutal, hard on my body, sneezing, coughing, running to the bathroom because I was throwing up mucus. It was really gross. It was just, and then it was extra gross than normal. I was like, ugh, I should have went to the doctor. But nevertheless, I'm better now. Number 2, drink plenty of water. Because what water does when you have a bacterial infection, what water does, water flushes your system. It cleanses your system. It helps you to feel better as well. Because when I would drink a lot of water, I would start to feel better. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting better. It's okay. But then it will start back up all over again. But you've got to continue to drink water, because when you're going through all of that sneezing, coughing, if you're going through throwing up, and if you're going through coughing, all that stuff takes a lot of strain on your body, and it dehydrates you. So what you want to do with the water hydrates you, it flushes your system, it keeps you going, replenishing your body with the fluids that you need, because when you're going through the coughing, the sneezing, the hacking, and all that stuff, you're losing fluid out of your body, especially if you're throwing up, especially if you're constantly blowing your nose, and just really, it really, your body can get dehydrated. So drinking plenty of water will help you to hydrate your body. It will help you to flush out all the bad stuff out of your system. Number 3, make sure you have some family or friends around that can check on you, that can come by and see you, that can come by and make sure that you're okay. Because when you get sick, sometimes when you get sick, there was a point when I was sick where I couldn't, that if I really needed to call 911, I couldn't, because I was so toe up to the flow up. I mean, I was out there, y'all. I'm like, I don't ever want to be that sick ever again. Okay. But yeah, you can get so sick to where you can't really help yourself. So make sure you got friends and family who know that you're sick, so that they can check on you, whether if it's a text that they send you, or if they come by, or if they give you a call. Let somebody know what's going on with you. Because see, for me, I'm single. So, and this is more for my single people, because we tend to be loners and we don't really like a lot of people in our space. But when you get sick, okay, girl, dude, y'all need to call somebody and say, hey, I'm sick. Please check on me every once in a while to make sure I'm okay. Because you can get to a point in your sickness where you can't help yourself. And thank God, even though I got to that point where I felt like that, nothing happened to me. But I had also people checking on me as well. So make sure that you have family or friends, somebody to come by and check on you, send you a text message, give you a phone call, something to let you know that you're okay. That you're okay, and that, and that for them to check on you, and you can say, hey, can you go by the store and get me some juice? Or, I'm doing all right. Just call back a little bit later to make sure I'm good. That's what you need to do for number 3. Number 4, go to the doctor for your checkup. Like for me, I'm over it. I'm finished the antibiotics. I'm back on my feet. I'm not 100 yet, because I still feel a little bit of congestion. I still have a cough here every so often. And I don't think that that's supposed to be like that. Not with bronchitis. Once you've taken the meds, it should be gone completely. You shouldn't really have a cough or feeling any congestion, which I have my follow-up appointment today at 11 o'clock with my doctor. Go to your doctor for a follow-up. And when you go to your doctor for a follow-up, basically what you're doing is you're making sure that everything is working as it should. The doctor can either, in the follow-up, can give you a clean bill of health and let you know, hey, everything is good, you're all right, you can go on about your life. Or we need to put you on another strain of antibiotics. So it's always good that when you finish the first strain regimen of antibiotics, that you go to the doctor. If you're not feeling well, I would still say, even if you are feeling well and it's a couple of weeks later, I would still go in and get checked out. Because see, with bronchitis, it's very dangerous not to go to the doctor if you haven't completely healed. And reason being is that with bronchitis, you can actually get pneumonia. So I could be walking around, I'm not gonna claim it, but I could be, there's something that's called walking pneumonia where you have it and you don't know that you have it because you feel fine. So I'm going in today because I have a little bit of congestion. The congestion should be gone. And that's not normal. So I'm carrying my tail to the doctor so they could check me to make sure that I don't have walking pneumonia, that maybe it's just a little bit left over from the bronchitis, and then she can give me another strain of antibiotics, and then I'll be good. But I'm still going to get checked out. So when you're sick, make sure you go back and check with your doctor. Check in and say, hey doc, I'm feeling okay, but I still want to come by and get a clean bill of health. Or I'm not feeling okay. I'm not feeling back 100 and I need to get a clean bill of health from you, or you need to give me some more antibiotics to clear up whatever is left from the bacterial infection from bronchitis so I could be okay. So I'm going to do my follow-up today. Excuse me. And take time, number 5, take time to spiritually replenish yourself, body, mind, and soul. So what I've been doing, oh gosh, excuse me. That cough, it's a dry cough, but it's still there. Hey, Howie, my little kitty cat down here, Howard. But take time to replenish your spirit, body, mind, and soul. So basically what I've been doing to kind of replenish myself and get myself back into the mode, because the whole time I was sick, I didn't really pray. I didn't really meditate. Because I couldn't. Excuse me. Because I couldn't. I was toe up. So I couldn't even pray for myself. I couldn't really sit down and do my meditations like I do. Because I'll do morning meditations, and depending on which one I pick, it could be anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. And I could not do that because with meditation, I have to breathe. You have to intake air, hold it, and release it. And coughing and hacking and sneezing, that wasn't going to happen. That really is wasn't going to happen. So now I'm able to breathe normally. I'm able to sit down and do my meditation in the morning. I'm able to do my meditation. I can sit down in my chair and I can ground myself, putting my feet on the ground, and then I can do my breathing exercises and really just, clear my mind and prepare myself for the day. But I during that whole week that I was coughing, hacking, and I couldn't really pray. I had to kind of, I didn't pray at all because I didn't even have the mind to pray. I was so toe up. So now I'm taking the time where I do my gratitude exercises in the morning. This is what happened. I have a tickle in my throat. But I do my gratitude exercises in the morning. I do my affirmations in the morning now. Now that I could do them. I do my morning meditation. And those things literally help me spiritually and mentally and physically. Because literally after I do gratitude, I feel better. I feel my spirit is uplifted. I'm in a good mood. I feel like life is good. And that's just something that I do for me. Gratitude. And I couldn't do it the whole week. I was so tore up. I couldn't do gratitude. I couldn't do affirmations. I really couldn't pray because I felt horrible. And when you go a certain amount of time without doing that and you're used to doing that, you feel that thing physically, mentally, and spiritually. You feel it because you're off. You feel kind of like off. You don't really feel level. You feel kind of slanted, kind of weird. For me, at least for me, that's for me. I don't know about anybody else. And that's how I feel. So when gosh, I got thrown off because all this stuff everything is starting to go again. But anyway, just make sure that you take time for you after you've gone through a moment or moments of sickness, and you go back and you replenish your mind, you replenish your body, replenish your mind, replenish your spirit by doing those things that you normally do, whether if it's praying, meditation, affirmation, whatever it is that you do to build yourself up spiritually and mentally and physically. Go back and do those things. So I'm going to go over all 5 of them again, and then I'm going to get out of here because I'm actually working from home today. Thank God I have a wonderful boss. Or I can work from home today, and then I can go to the doctor and then come back home and finish out my work day. So number 1, pay attention to your body. Listen to the things that are not normal when you're getting sick, i.e. me knowing that with sinus issues, I have itchy eye, runny eye, scratchy throat, you know, all those things, sinus symptoms that you have. I didn't have any of those this time. But I still had that little feeling that I get inside that something's kind of unbalanced with my sinuses. This time it wasn't sinuses, it was bronchitis. So listen to your body. Listen to those things are not normal when you're not. Listen to the things that are not normal when you feel like you're getting sick. And then carry your butt to the doctor. Don't sit there and try to self-diagnose. Go to the doctor and let the doctor, that's what they get paid for. That's what they go to school for all those years, to get information on how to help people heal. So, go to the doctor. Number 2, drink plenty of water. What water does, it replenishes your system. It flushes your system of all bad bacteria that's not supposed to be in your body out of your body. It helps you not to get that. Drinking plenty of water keeps you hydrated so that you're not getting dehydrated, because when you get dehydrated, a whole lot of stuff can go wacky. So you need to make sure you drink plenty of water while you're going through that whole process of being sick. Number 2, make sure you've got somebody to talk to. Make sure you got some friends and family checking on you to make sure that you're okay. Because there may come a time where you can't really help yourself. And if you got somebody checking in on you, they can come in. They can literally come by and check on you. They can call you on the phone. They can send you a text. Literally, I had people texting me. There are people coming by to see me, check on me, and make sure I was okay. So just really have someone there for you to make sure that you're okay. Number 4, go to the doctor for a follow-up. Hello, doing that today. I'm going to the doctor for my follow-up. So, and the reason why you want to do the follow-up, because if you're like me, where you still have a little bit of chest congestion, like I have chest congestion, I feel like a pressure right here, and then I also have a nagging cough, that's a sign that you're not completely healed. So whenever you don't feel 100 after you've supposedly gotten over this, because it's been 3 weeks now for me, I shouldn't have no cough. I shouldn't be feeling no congestion. I shouldn't be feeling any of that. I should be 100 right now, and I'm not. So I'm going to get a follow-up checkup to make sure that there's nothing else going on within my chest and my within my, my lungs and stuff. Make sure everything is clear. Go to a follow-up checkup for your doctor. Go make sure you go have a follow-up checkup to make sure you're okay. And number 5, take time to rebuild yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay? That means that if you're like, for me, I pray every day. I do my meditation and I do my affirmation. Those are the 3 things that I do to build myself up mentally, spiritually, and physically. Start replenishing yourself again. Do those things. Start doing them. And sometimes you may want to do them even more. Like, I'll do meditation in the morning, and at night I do sleep meditation. So literally I have earplugs in, and I have sleep meditation going on, guided meditation going on while I'm sleeping. So literally my body is going through a healing process of relaxing and having positive words being spoken to my subconscious. And it actually makes me rest better. And I have been resting better over the last few days. And just, you might want to do a little extra of what you missed over that time that you were sick. So just make sure you do those 5 things right there to take care of yourself. To me, that's health and wellness, because you're really paying attention to your body, and then you're doing something when you're not feeling 100%. And then with the wellness, you're bringing in the spiritual aspect of it, where you're doing your prayer, you're doing your affirmations, you're doing your meditation. That to me is really attending to the whole man, because when you're sick, you're wanting to go to the doctor and letting the doctor take care of the body part of you, make that part of your aspect. But then taking care of the wellness of your mind, your mental state, your mental state. Your mental state is to me, one of the most important things that you could ever attend to, because the mental helps you make decisions in your life, whether you make good decisions or bad decisions. Whatever mental state you're in, that really is what helps you make good decisions. Making sure that you're clear and you're concise and that you understand what's going on will help you make better decisions. Spiritually grounding yourself, making sure that you're home, you're really spiritually balanced. You want to do that because that literally helps you physically. When you're spiritually balanced and you're mentally balanced, it literally helps your body to heal and repair itself faster, better, because you're not in a stressed state of mind. Whenever you're in a stressed state of mind, it literally takes toll on your body. So attending to your mental and your spiritual helps to decrease the stress in your body. And that's what you want to do. You want a wholeness, a wellness of taking care of yourself. And this series, I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to do in reference to health and wellness, but I'm probably going to do a few. I'm actually going to come back probably tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have all my sheets ready, because I have, as I was saying on yesterday, I went to a dietitian, because literally I've lost about 17 pounds. Before I got sick, I lost about 12. And then when I got sick, that's when the 17 came in. So I'm trying to make sure I keep that 17 off. Excuse me. And we're going to talk about eating. We're going to talk about wellness and eating and making sure that we take care of ourselves. Because when I started this weight loss journey years ago, and it actually, going to the dietitian helped. And when I first started, I lost like about 20 pounds in 3 months, because I changed my eating habits. I changed my diet, but I was still eating what I wanted to eat, even the bad stuff, but I was doing it in moderation. And I was exercising, drinking plenty of water. And I'm going back to that. Like on yesterday, I work in a hospital. I walk around the hospital in the mornings and during my lunchtime. And yesterday I got like 4.9 miles in walking around the hospital. Who would have thunk it? Walking around the hospital, you would walk a few miles. I did. So that's part of exercising with your body and helping me to lose weight. So I'm going to talk about the different foods you can eat, what's good for you, what's bad for you. I'm going to talk about BMI, body mass index, and a few other things that deal with, health and wellness and, physical fitness, and things that you can do to help yourself lose the weight that you want to lose and become more healthy. I'm just really going to dive deep into really being healthy. Okay? So that's it for this morning. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm also going to be coming on more. So I may come on again tonight, depending on how things go. But I will be going on Facebook, talking about what I've talked about this morning on Facebook. I'm waiting for some things to come in so I can kind of broadcast simultaneously on different platforms, which is going to be different. And hopefully it's going to be fun. Hopefully. But yeah, that's the direction that I'm going. So everybody have a great and wonderful day. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of the whole man, body, mind, and spirit. All right. Thank you again. This is Coach Regal, your personal development coach. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.